Hello, you shoebox full of desiccated dongers. Jim Sterling here, and this is a Mass of Dead. Now, this is a curious one, because before I left for SGC to do Jimquisition Live last weekend, this was sitting at mostly negative reviews. Now it's at mostly positive reviews, although if you go on the forums, the few comment threads that are there are actually slagging it off. Now, this is why I hold no real stock in Steam user reviews. Some people think that is anti-consumer of me, but I just feel that they're not very useful. I'm not saying you don't have a right to use Steam user reviews. Sometimes when enough people get together and spread the word about something particularly bad, like, you know, the Warner Brothers Arkham Knight thing, it can be a good thing. But when things like this happen, and it's so suspect and you just don't know what you trust in, you know, I forgive me for feeling it's not a reliable metric. But we're going to play anyway, because what is a reliable metric is to play it and see how it is. So, a Mass of Dead. Here we go. I won't skip anything. We'll look at the whatever cutscene's coming. What an obnoxious noise. I've been replaying this War of Mine on iPad. Came out, gladly purchased it. Happy to have it on PC and iPad. It was nice for the plane ride back home from Frisco with SGC. SGC, of course, went very, very well for me. Jimquisition Live, the very first live show. Very first live thing I've done on my own ever since I did stand-up when I was really young. I was pretty damn terrified about doing it, worried no one would turn up, worried I'd bomb, worried I'd have nothing to say. Fears appear to have been unfounded. It was an almost full house, and it went really, really well, and I'm still blown away and grateful that so many people turned up and had fun. And I realised that I've been able to say all this without cutting into any of this cutscene because nothing fucking happened. But anyway, Jimquisition Live was an awesome success. Meeting the fans afterwards, which took a long time, was just incredible. Still amazed by all that. Oh my god, they're dancing. It's always good when the zombies, you know, these agents of brainless chaos just kind of move in unison like that. Really hammers home how they are this chaotic force to be feared. Blimey, that's a lot. Okay. I wish I'd plugged the controller in. We'll have to go mousey keyboard. WASD, select weapon 1, 2, 3, metal, select weapon, okay, shoot, power booster, take aim, spacebar melee, shift evasion, oh, I don't like that. Okay. I should have put the controller in. Okay, but the power booster makes you invincible for a few seconds, okay. Cool. Right, well, I've pressed enter. That's not a dodge. You can fucking phase shift. Well, not to make a joke about gun sounds in games, which of course, if you've been following my exploits online, you'll know that's become something of a gag. But these are some of the shittiest gun sounds I've ever heard. It sounds like the world's smallest typewriter having a wank. What's space do again? Oh yeah, melee. Go with this power booster. Okay. So is this is it, isn't it? This is... Yeah, I guess I should make a more concerted effort to pick up these old coins. See how the melee works out for us. Okay, no real sense of collision detection or anything. Yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? For any of you curious, Jimquisition Live will be uploaded. It was recorded. I know some people had trouble with the live stream. It was apparently quite laggy. I don't know if that was an issue with YouTube's new YouTube gaming thing or not. I don't know. I need to try that out at some point. YouTube Gaming follows me on Twitter, so if you're watching YouTube Gaming, make us famous, yeah? Like, put my videos all like next to PewDiePie's or something. I'd quite like to be famous. You know, just an idea. Ah, fuck. This is shit, isn't it? Like, it's not the worst game I've ever played, but it's very, very boring. Like, there's no energy to it. I hate games like that. They're my least favourite games to review. The ones that have just no punch, no oomph. Got to have some oomph, darling. That's how you get the bums in seats. This is just shit. Okay, so we've got Regan on, or Region. How do you say that? Because I've only ever seen it written down. I always called it Regan when I first started playing JRPGs and stuff. But Region makes more sense because it's regenerate, isn't it? And Regan sounds a bit like Reagan, who not someone you think of when you think of your health situation getting better. Oh, that was it? Brilliant. Cool boy. Right, what's in your shop then? SMG. How much money have I got? Where's my money? It's up here. 3,000. Can't afford fuck all. What's in our equipment? Body armor. Yeah. Alright. And normal. Yeah. Stage 2. Looks like the exact same level. Hopefully we'll get maybe some zombie variety or something. Now, if you didn't see Jimquisition Live, or you haven't seen any of the announcements lately, I announced my next voice acting role will be in We Happy Few. That's why I've not talked about We Happy Few for a while, because obviously we were keeping it under wraps until we could announce it, and I don't want to talk about something if I can't disclose my involvement. So I kept quiet even when it made its Kickstarter goal and everything. But I can obviously talk about it now with the appropriate disclosure. I'll be playing someone in We Happy Few. Don't want to say too much about it, but I'm excited. I've been a big believer in that project. I was actually its very first Kickstarter backer. Put my money where my mouth is on that one. And as you know, I played the pre-alpha on this channel and saw a lot of promise in it, and I can only see it getting better. And of course I now say this to someone with the apparent obvious bias that's gone into it. It's a funny story how that voice acting role came about, in that a couple of fans were actually asking them to put me in it on Twitter as a joke, and then it kind of became a real thing. One other thing you may have heard about, which we announced at JQ Live, was, I mean, this music just doesn't signify a boss or anything, it's just more fucking zombies. Is the gun even making noises anymore? I don't think so. Anyway, I was saying we announced Jim Sterling's licensed game Adventure, although I guess it's licensed game Experience now, because of the art that they produced for me. You know, didn't really want to... I don't want to hype it up too much, you know, it's going to be a simple little fun game. Just nothing major. Be a fun little iOS thing, and then hopefully put it on the PC too. And Android, of course, I would like it to be on. But it's something I came up with, the general idea. So that would make me something of a glorified creative director, I guess. And if it goes the way I'm hoping it'll go, it'll be a very interesting game, memorable at least. I hope. You know, or maybe it turns out that I end up as a bad game designer and it's rubbish, and lesson learned. You know, take the criticism on the chin. But we'll see. It'll be better than this. I can tell you that fucking much. Like, at this point, I want to know if there's any more levels to it. Or if this really is it, this same stretch of fucking road. But there we are, stage 2 done, I guess. Yeah, stage clear. There was nothing really to differentiate that from stage 1. We got $8 now, though. At least we can get a different gun. Yeah, you gonna load the next level or not? No? Oh, it's alright, I'm just sat back here, you take your fucking time. It's not gonna fucking work, is it? Piece of shit. Piece of shit.